Hey, we're filming in here.
Shut up! Welcome to Obis Kitchen, and this is Winging It.
Yeah.
We're here today with Obis Kitchen CEO and president of Everything Saucy, Adam Wan, and we got
Special guest.
Jamie Wan, the brother of Adam, and you may recognize Troy McClure here. Landon, from such films as Made Me Look Like an Idiot Eating the Brittle because I was a pussy and he wasn't. And anyway, so today what we're doing is we're featuring Obis Kitchen in a Hot Ones manner. And we'll be as entertaining as possible. For you folks at home. So anyway, let's get to it. Adam, let's start off. Tell us about Obis Kitchen. Tell us about what we can expect walking through the door.
All right, so people who don't know Obis Kitchen, we specialize in hot sauce and just anything delicious that you can put into your kitchen pantry. Today we're going to go through a gauntlet of 10 wings, just like Hot Ones. These have all been featured on Hot Ones, and each one on a corresponding wing. So, and we'll have our own special last dab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Adam, you opened the store literally right at the height of the pandemic. Like, tell us about how difficult that was and how you overcame the issues that would have brought with it to actually be as successful as you've been in the last 12 months.
Well, we were certainly shitting our pants
Yeah.
when because we had already signed a lease.
Yeah.
So we were like locked in, and luckily the person who owns the building, shout out Sean McKinney, kind of saved our ass a little bit.
Yeah.
And certainly relieved a lot of stress and shot out our lease. And it ended up going 90 days.
Perfect.
So yeah, so that certainly helped. But secondly, yeah, I think people just. I think people wanted to see this type of shit.
Yeah.
You know, we have kick-ass customers and kick-ass suggestions from those customers. We got the classic. Lots of people are going to recognize this from the Hot Ones show. Nice and light, delicious, 1800 Scoville. And so we don't have these pre-seasoned. So we just got to make sure the viewers can see that
Oh yeah, good. Yeah.
giving it a good hit.
This is gonna be classic. Oh yeah, we got our own board.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay, yeah,
Got
go.
our board.
I forgot.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Classic. So, I'm hungry too.
I've
Wow.
eaten all day.
That's so good. Like, it's so flavorful.
Even the third time around.
Like, it's amazing. Adam, we want to know, how did you come up with Obis Kitchen? How did you come up with that name?
Oh yeah, good question. Good question. And I think a lot of people know this story. So it's kind of, there's a couple parts to it. So Obis Kitchen is named after our son.
Okay.
And so my last name, for those who don't know, is pronounced Juan. And his last name too. And it's spelled W-H-A-N. My wife and I always kind of joked around that if we were ever to have a kid, then we should name him like Don or something. And
Yeah, Don Juan, I like it. Yeah.
Magic.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, Magic Juan.
The magic one. The one.
The Juan.
Pata.
Padawan. I like that. That's a good
Number.
Well,
one. Number one.
so there was a lot of good
Yeah,
options.
there's some,
in front of
yes.
us.
Yeah.
Now, we ended up naming him Owen Benjamin. We do love the name, but it does give him the initials Obi, and hence
Obi-Wan.
And
And you absolutely hate Star Wars.
I love Star Wars. for
I couldn't
anybody,
tell.
yeah. So we're going to go through a few stories today. This one is a fairly recent one. And so when we were building our shelving units for the store, I built them with our bare hands.
Bare hands, yes. No
With the help
power
of
gloves.
Josh, my brother, my dad. So at the time I was living at my in-laws, and they were kind enough, he's got a garage out back, and as we were building these shelves, we were using stain and
To be fair, the building part went smooth.
Yeah, it was
The staining part,
spot on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you were cutting them like a champ. I was a good helper.
You were a great helper. I even taught you how to use the saw.
Yeah, I used it once.
I know. I was
measure
there.
once,
Yeah.
not twice.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I literally, I
You
think I
did.
cut one.
You did. You tried.
Yeah.
And it went well. I mean, it was a straight cut.
Killed it.
It was awesome.
Good, proud of you.
So,
We were going to build more shelves that day.
yeah.
We were. That was
So
the
this
plan.
was like last
So-
summer, like, right, like it would be like July, right? So like,
Yeah.
here it is, like, we're supposed to be, getting the keys to the unit shortly. We're supposed to be like almost finished
Move
these
stuff
shelves.
in, yeah.
So we're at the staining point on these shelves, and the night before, I think we left a couple rags together, and
On a wooden shelf.
yeah.
Near
So
some gas.
we opened the door, and it was just like a billow of like
Smoke.
black.
So
like you couldn't even
you couldn't see the
even
shelves.
like 5 feet in front of you. It was just pure
No,
black.
those
Like,
that don't know, a lot of wood treatment, regardless if it's stain or lacquers or anything, as it dries, it cures and creates exponential amounts of heat. So being on a wooden shelf, it spontaneously combusted.
That's a thing. That's not just a made up word.
That's the thing.
Josh knows these
And
things.
it created a fire, which it burnt through the wooden shelf, melted a shop vac to nothing.
yeah, it was a puddle. Like, it was
And started
literally
burning
a puddle.
one of the shelves. The only thing that saved the entire garage was the fact that it was so well built that there was no oxygen left inside, and it snuffed itself out
Yeah.
because of the increase in carbon dioxide. So we felt that it was imperative to make sure we did not fix the shelf that got burnt, and it is in the store at this moment.
Yeah.
The leg is burnt, it's charred,
I've seen
it
it.
is
If you
there.
come in, you can get your picture taken.
You
for free
can,
with the shelf.
you get a discount code if you take a picture and post it on Facebook.
So, but one of the like best parts of the whole story. So after I stopped panicking for a little bit, because the
it
whole
wasn't
garage
good.
was
It
just
wasn't
like
good. It
soot.
wasn't
Secondly, like where the hole was of where the fire essentially
Yeah.
started, like 3 feet were like two gas
cans, literally. Like
Yeah.
that was it. That was the end of it.
Like we had still all our stain beside
Yeah.
point
Awesome.
yeah, and
A lot of fuel,
Oh.
a lot of flammable.
What do we got next? Let's
Speaking of
smash
flammable.
one. Speaking of flammable, this
yeah.
Cholula.
We got Cholula clocking in at 3,600 Scoville, and what is this? Made in Mexico?
Yeah, probably.
Looks like it.
It's got a Mexican.
I
on
can,
the
I can
bottom.
tell by the bottle. That's Mexican glass.
So the soaker. Anyway, guys, cheers.
At
Cheers,
some point.
cheers, 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 cheers.
No, it's fantastic. I do that every day.
Yeah. Another yummo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I dummied
Good
that one.
flavor.
That was great. Great flavor.
The wings are actually good. Like I see all the dumb stuff you post on the internet, and I think half the food you cook probably tastes bad.
No. I cook really good food. Cam.
I know it looks good. I just assume in my head it tastes bad.
It does
You know
not.
what? I don't doubt you anymore.
We're on to Secret Ardvark,
Oh yeah, Ardvark.
Will 5,000 Scoville.
I got things stuck in my teeth.
He's got his own dad. Cheers.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
This guy's elbow.
Let's eat.
Up for that.
There's also that's high quality glass.
I'm a real good laugh. Didn't break.
Good bread. No. I'm wet. Are you
My
wet?
leg's wet. Yeah.
No, I'm not. Sorry.
I walk around look like I pissed myself now.
Okay, so that Ardvark is it's tasty. You know, it's got good flavor to it. What'd you say? You found hints like fruitiness to it, eh?
Almost at the start it was a little fruity. I felt.
I like
It's a
how
little fruity.
Landon's already fucking drained his
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, gone.
You
Like
fucking pussy.
I was so thirsty after that one.
We're only at Secret Ardvark.
Yeah,
Like, fuck, man.
Couldn't handle it.
Yeah, get it together. But anybody who knows me for any amount of time figures out I am the worst handyman on the planet.
he's
Seriously,
really
no,
good.
Like I mean,
He's really
it's
good.
it's not because necessarily that It's not
I'm
even that
the
I
same
don't
way.
want to do it.
It's just that
He's
he's
not
stupid.
good at it.
I am terrible. I'm terrible,
Same
man.
way.
Honestly, like
Yeah.
I
No, I'm the
seriously,
same way.
we could make a whole fucking show of just like just my terrible and lack of knowledge and common sense when it comes to like handyman shit. No joke.
No DIY for him.
No.
No. So like, an example. So number one, like I almost burnt down my in-laws' garage.
Crash
Yeah. So I borrowed his car to go visit family, and of course. I kind of got like, nobody was hurt. There's like a 5 mile an hour accident and bumped into the side door. Huge dent in it. Like, but of course you can't just drive like a beater of any kind.
No, he
this
drives.
is a fucking caddy.
Yeah.
So now I got to phone him to say like, yeah, I just fucking like, broke your car. And, so now I like completely destroyed his garage. I also accidentally locked our cat into one of their rooms, who then pissed all over their nice duvet. So I totally fucked her duvet. I fucked his caddy. I destroyed his garage. I think there was a couple utensils and a glass that I
While you
also-
were staying there.
Yeah, this is all just over the
But
course
the
of a couple
best,
months.
but the best part is Adam going over there after he's moved into his new home,
Yeah.
and he needs to use the washroom.
So
They won't let him
we
in the
move
house.
out.
They don't want to let him in the house.
I come back, and this was just like a week after we move in, and at this time they're just like, get out,
Yeah.
go away, like,
Gone.
and I was telling Suzanne, I was like, I just have to go pee, and she's like, no. I was like, I'm not even gonna touch anything. I'm not gonna touch anything. I just gotta go pee. Like, so I fucking go into the bathroom. It's like 5 feet into the door. It's not even like I have to go anywhere. Like, so I do my thing, wash my hands. When to dry, what happens? The fucking thing like falls off the fucking wall. Like, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, so now I mean, what
He
do you
can't
do?
fix it because he can't
Yeah.
DIY.
So like literally, I just like walk out with the fucking towel rack and towel in my hand. I was just like,
Here, bye.
yeah. It's just like, don't fucking come back. Like, what are you doing? Torchbearer, Son of Zombie. We're up to 24,000
Quite the
Scoville.
big jump there, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it, bro.
Who you guys?
Oh, yummy. That's my favorite one. It is so good.
Yeah. Barbecue
Yeah,
awesomeness going on.
so much good flavor.
That's good, eh?
Yeah, that's great.
A lot of flavor.
Oh, it's so good.
And not that hot for.
It really didn't
Now,
seem that
it's got
hot.
a-
now the Ardvark, we found,
The odd hot.
The odd
was hotter.
I thought so
taste,
too. Yeah.
Right? Taste-wise, it seemed hotter.
Yeah, that was
Right.
sweet.
So we have a special edition throughout the segment. Put in conspiracy theories throughout.
Oh, good lord.
Right. So who's got a good?
What do you
Okay,
mean?
well, let's break out a wing for this.
Okay, let's break
Yeah,
up my
Ty, what
goodness.
do you mean?
I want Jamie to go first because he said one earlier that I never really thought of until he talked about it, and I think that needs to be.
Why don't you explain how bass fishing season works? Just kidding. We don't got all day.
Everyone, there's a million comedians at work right now, and we got this guy.
Las
Short
Calientes.
story, it's closed for 5 weeks in the spring.
Another Hot Ones brand.
Which one's this? Oh, like
Italian.
we dummied the
Yeah.
bottle on this
Yeah.
one.
Looks like it.
So
Yeah, it's so good.
36,000 Scoville.
Hit it, bro. My favorite one.
Yeah, I gotta admit.
Have you not said that for the last 3?
They just keep getting better.
So we got conspiracy theories later.
Okay, so Jamie had one earlier. I loved it.
Oh, with the talk of all the royals.
Okay.
You know,
Disclaimer here: if you're watching Prince Charles, I like you, and I would never cross you. But there is being this theory passed around that your ex-wife was actually killed by you and the firm because your ex-wife Diana was set to marry Dodi Fayed, who is a known Muslim, and the firm didn't want the future King of England, as in Prince William, being raised by a Muslim, so
Well,
you snuffed her.
but I love when when facts come up to prove that a conspiracy theory was correct.
Oh yeah.
But it's even better when one comes up, like the fact that fucking UFOs are real and nobody cares.
Bob Lazar. Everyone thought Bob Lazar was crazy for years.
Yeah.
Are you
It makes
I don't follow the royal stuff anyway, so
Yeah.
I mean that one I don't.
So
I'm
you're
not.
just,
It makes sense.
I'm
to me.
ignorant to it.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
makes
know.
sense to me.
It sounds
He's,
right.
Uneducated and
I mean,
ignorant. That's
I
fine.
am. That's me. I'm from Gosport.
What do you think, Josh?
I don't discredit that
Yeah,
very
for it? You think
well.
it's
It's
legit?
definitely a possibility for sure. It makes there's a lot of it that makes sense. That makes sense.
Here, hold on 1 second.
If Michelle comes upstairs, this is your idea.
Oh, nice. You got like, oh, Wizard Harry!
Well,
Now moving on to Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah,
like
Bob,
tell us
sorry.
about Bob.
Well, I don't know the guy personally,
He's not from Gosport.
but
From Gosport.
I've watched a few things. It's crazy to believe how everyone discredited him for so long.
Yeah.
And then
On
And then
UFOs.
you're
on
minute.
UFOs, and then
Yeah.
it came out early last year or late last year, I don't know, sometime during COVID, and they're like, "Hey, all this stuff was true."
Yeah.
And it's
And
like,
poor Bob's sitting there going,
Poor Bob's sitting there just going, "Oh, "I told you,
Bastards.
Yeah.
I told you."
you know.
So he's
Well, this is
Yeah.
this is important.
You're a unicorn.
I'd like to bring up Twin Towers.
Oh.
There's
That's not
huge-
even a theory anymore. That's just like that's fact. Like that's
Yeah, it was George Bush.
100%.
Yeah.
That's not.
Okay.
That was,
Well, we already put that
Who
through.
shot JFK?
I don't
He
know.
shot first. Have you never watched National Treasure?
That's gotta be offensive.
No, I'm thinking of.
You look like the guy from the Land of Lakes.
So now we're up to Bravado Spice Company, Black Garlic. 71,000 Scoville units.
I'm a
Nice.
fan of any garlic.
Alrighty. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Mm.
You like that one? I don't really care for this one as much.
Really?
No.
No,
It's got a grocery store taste to it. Like,
Mhm.
It tastes like a grocery store smells. That's what I mean.
A mustard story.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so
I
yeah.
won't name the restaurant, but Landon and I used to work at a restaurant together. I was a server. Landon worked in the kitchen. Had this lady had a weird request for like Dijon mustard for a dish that you
That-
shouldn't have Dijon
At
mustard
all.
with.
Okay.
So it didn't come with it. So I informed her. I said I could get it. There'd be an extra charge, whatever. So anyways, but she was all like, she had to have this Dijon mustard with her meal. I don't even remember what the meal was.
It'll be funny shit right now if she's watching this video.
I really hope she is.
So anyways, I forgot to put it in the system. So I tell Landon as he's handing me the dish, I was like, oh shit. I was like, she wanted Dijon mustard with this. And he's like, why? And I'm like, I don't know. So he goes to the fridge and we kept them all into these cups.
These little ramekins. Yeah.
There is 1 cup of Dijon mustard left in the fridge. He pulls it out, and no sooner he's handing it to me, and this fly goes lands in the friggin' last cup of mustard. So I look at Landon, I look at the cup, and I'm like, so I take the fly, and I'm like, fuck it. I just throw it on the ground, put it on her plate, take it out to her. She is all like she's like, I was so worried you were gonna forget about the Dijon mustard, and I go to her, I kid you not, I say, it's all right, I even took the fly out of it. Oh, thank you! You did not I said, no, you didn't! I said, I even took the fly out of it for you. And she's like, you're so funny! You're a funny guy! And I was like, yeah, I am!
So now we're into Cully's Firewater. Wing number 7. Around 112,000 Scoville units now.
Cheers.
And,
I've got a sweetness to it too.
Got some heat too.
yeah.
So not that there's anything wrong with it, but when we were off camera, Josh told us a story about male anal sex.
Okay. Jamie, this is a family show.
Is it?
So to continue with, my terrible handyman work. So Michelle and I were coming to visit. We needed new windshield wipers. It was raining too, and it's a 4-hour drive. Go to Canadian Tire. First off, I never realized that windshield wipers come in different sizes. So I come in and I'm all like, Michelle's in the car. Like I come into Canadian Tire, gentleman comes up and he's like, oh, can I help you with something? I'm like, yeah, I need some windshield wipers. And he's like, okay, what size? And I was just like, size? Like, you just tell, he is hurt by this.
Yeah, he's like, this is a grown man, doesn't know that.
That's right. That's exactly the look. Find the size. Anyways, that's laid to rest. So outside I go, in the rain, ready to install windshield wipers for the first time ever. And it's like some fucking Chinese, puzzle to remove the thing. Why can't it just be push here, or push in, click, and then they come off? No, it's gotta be this thing. So finally get that done. Finally get them off. I'm in the rain, Michelle's in the car, I'm soaked. Again, finally figure out how to get these windshield wipers on. It came with this cool chamois cloth.
Right.
And so that everything beat it off.
Right.
So after a lot of time, and Michelle kind of sticking her head out, and like, do you want some help, hon? I'm like, fucking no. I'm doing this. How dare you? Yeah. We get to Michelle's dad's house. The next morning, we decided to just go to McDonald's and get everyone breakfast.
Yeah.
So we knew each other for a while, but and I'm not usually one to boast or brag or anything.
Yeah.
And we had to take our car because it was parked at the end of the driveway. So I'm sitting here thinking about, should I tell him about my epic install of these windshield wipers?
Yeah, don't mean to brag.
That's right.
I put those on myself.
That's right. And I'm putting this through my head of how should I present this and how I can present this to maybe score a few brownie points with DIY King, right? So I was like, I am dating your daughters. Anyways, halfway there, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I am going to fucking say something about these things. And I was like, so we're sitting there driving, they're going. And I was like, yeah, Dale, I don't know if you noticed, how the windshield here, because it's still raining.
It's pretty nice and clear here, isn't it?
It's all beating off the thing, and he's just
beating off.
Yeah, windshield wipers, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Cars have had these for a little bit.
Now we're at McDonald's. We're in the drive-through. We're in the lineup, and I was like, wow, I kind of, went into Canadian Tire and, got the appropriate ones, and, and I installed those. Literally, mid-sentence, mid-fucking sentence, the thing literally flies off the car into a gigantic puddle too. Not even on the pad.
You can't make that up.
No, this was it was like an SNL skit. He could have not have scripted this. And I'm just sitting there what just how and he's straight faced, and he's just yeah, that kind of looks like your handiwork. And then I'm just sitting there totally stunned, and he's like, well, are you gonna go get it? And I was like, right, yeah, I could go fucking get it. I was just so in shock, and I was just fuck, that just totally crumbled.
Oh, you're done. At that point, you're done.
Yeah, so now, literally, it's a lake though, and it's all muddy, so you can't see.
Yeah.
So now I'm
digging around for it.
I'm trying to feel for this fucking thing, and finally I find it and get back in the car, and I'm fucking soaking wet now with my fucking handyman.
Feels
Yeah, exactly. So
you know what? That story is the bomb.
Yeah. All right, on to the bomb. Many people recognize this from the show. We're up to 135,000 plus Scoville units.
Nope.
And
Josh says it's bad, so
let's
Don't interrupt, I'm praying.
yeah. Okay, we need a little more.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
No,
doesn't
no,
look like
Adam.
it's on like the other ones.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Scared?
Yeah.
What? Come on!
That's it.
Come on.
That's it. No, it's nasty. It's okay. Yeah, you guys have fun with it. It's hell. It is. It's.
It's well, okay.
I don't have as much as you, but I guess.
You know, well, have fun. Jamie, be careful.
What do you mean?
Okay. Well, we'll see.
I can smell it.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
it's so gross.
No!
Oh, God.
Well,
It keeps coming.
Heard that before.
That's gross.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh my god.
oh,
No.
yeah, that's got.
It's sauce.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna have to reach for milk.
Oh. It'll make you sweat. We're not making this up. It's sauce. Like it's not. It's like eating battery acid. Like, yeah, tomorrow is gonna suck for everybody.
Not even so much on my tongue, it's like on the back of my
Oh.
That's just like a slap shot at the end of the dink.
I'm doing a lot better on this one than I did last time.
Yeah, we put up like a bag of pea on it.
Ice cream's working. Alright, burn after eating. We're at 669,000 Scoville units. And
Who are you
coming
praying to?
I don't know.
The-
Somebody.
the Spice Lords.
Oh yeah, this one's
Okay,
thick.
stiff one,
too.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
it's a
thick
thick one. You don't go too crazy on this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sure, Adam.
yeah. And you got,
I'm expecting to. You got any on there?
Oh, I got it on there. Okay.
cheers.
It's got more flavor to that one.
Anything after bomb would taste like cotton candy.
Oh.
I'm quite good.
Okay, not quite cotton candy.
Well, I mean, it was like those wings we had for my birthday. That was their hot wings, right?
Thanks for the invite.
Never mind.
They were very mild.
Alright, so we'll do one more story before the last tab.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think you should tell the story of the toonie.
A toonie?
Happy Days.
So at Happy Days, we used to work there. Our parents owned it. Adam and I will probably share some more dumb stories. We did a lot of dumb but funny things that normally doesn't happen. It was like Jackass meets retail. We did all sorts of stupid stuff. Too bad we didn't film half of it.
Yeah.
This is back, we're mid-90s. And so anyways, one of our things that we like to do, we would take a toonie and super glue it to the floor.
like that, like industrial.
Yeah, like it's
you're
not
not getting,
coming
we had
off.
people
Yeah.
come and like kick and pick and whatever they could to try to get this thing off. Every once and we told people if you can get it off, you can keep it. It's a fucking toonie.
Yeah.
So anyways, it was just more for our own self-entertainment because it was also fun. Like we put it up near the front of the store, people would be walking by, they'd be like, "Oh, look, a toonie," and they'd bend down, pick it up, and it obviously wouldn't come off the floor. And we'd
Right.
be standing there laughing at them, and they'd walk away.
Yeah.
Christmas one year, we had, of course, we have our toonie on the floor. But anyways, we had this guy come in, and he bought something on sale. So it's final sale. We make sure that that is clear to everyone that it's final sale.
Yeah.
Anyways, he buys it was a hockey puck, Ottawa Senators collectible hockey puck. So anyways, he buys it. Next thing you know, he comes back like whatever an hour later, and he's pissed off that he found it for $2 cheaper somewhere else, and he wanted his money back. So I told him, I was like, he asked for the manager. I said, I am the manager. I said, sorry, there's no cash refunds. Part of it was because he was a dick about the whole thing.
Yeah,
If he
yeah.
came back and was nice about it, probably could have made out some sort of deal. This guy is, he's got a reddish complexion, red hair. He's getting he's getting pissy. Finally, I just said like there's no deal to be done here. Like piss basically piss off.
Yeah.
So anyways, he's like give you this, and he's storming out. He looks back at one point and it looked like he threatened to throw it at us.
Yeah.
And then as he's walking down the store, he looks down and he sees the toonie. So he even says something along the lines, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my $2 worth. And he bends down to pick it up, and it's stuck to the floor. And of course, there's like 5 or 6 and we're
The whole store. Like he caused
This whole scene. Yeah.
so like
everybody,
everybody is just howling at him.
Yeah.
And like just like we're talking belly rolls, and he's like, he just. and
I'm surprised you didn't throw the puck then.
Yeah, right?
Right?
and then he stormed away.
Alright, Adam.
Alright,
The last dab, man.
on to the last dab.
Okay.
This
So-
is Obi's Kitchen, winging it, special last dab.
Alright, so what we're gonna do for Obi's Kitchen special last dab is not only are we gonna coat,
You hear that, Josh? Coke.
bit.
Did you hear that? Oh, we're putting
So-
it in there too.
Yeah.
Now we got
that's
this,
last
like-
dab.
huge muck of a puddle onto our board here. We put a dab on here, and
Now you're gonna laugh.
Obi's Kitchen's last dab is you gotta smear it. Just coat it. Like, just smear the shit out of that. Oh man, it just got hotter in my mouth.
The
It just
smell is killing me
like-
already.
yeah. So that
Cheers.
is the last dab.
Cheers.
Alright.
Cheers.
Cheers, ladies.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah.
Oh, that the bomb's creeping up.
So anybody watching, we would like to invite you to come experience the Hot Ones and Obi's Kitchen experience. If you'd be interested in going through the gauntlet of 10 wings and testing it out for yourself, and to see how you can fare going up against the 10 wings, then we welcome you to come. You can info us for more information, and you can reach out via Facebook, instant message, email, give us a call. There is a small cost. It'll just cover our cost for the chicken wings, some of the sauce, but you can come on, shoot the shit with us on Winging It. And,
So hot,
Don't fax us because we don't have time.
yeah. But if you have funny stories of your own that you would like to share with people, we'd love to hear from you. Josh is just going to town. I'm going to go to town.
Guys, you gotta bring your own milk. And sometimes it's just better if you
Just
killing us.
It helps with the lips.
You know,
It helps with the lips.
it looks like it helps. Alright guys, let's find out if you want to go on and try out the gauntlet of 10 here.
Join us right here.
Don't join me up. It sucks.
Bring your own little glass.